Do. Bobcat, what's up? Hello, hello. All right. Let's see. That looks about right, doesn't it? Yeah, we're looking good here. All right, great. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Happy Friday. Made it through another week. My name's Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. It's my Friday night comic show. I got a short box of comics here, and we're going to work our way through it. $3 starts on most books. Some a little bit more, some a little bit less. Let's take a look at what we got here. We're going to start off the show tonight. A little bit of Dark Horse. A little bit of Dark Horse. What do we got here? Oh my. We got some good stuff here. Holy crap. Where did this come from? Wow. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's start it out with this. I've got some Dark Horse that might interest some people. We've got Hellboy, The Corpse. I'm going to just pin this. We'll run some. We'll show some. $3 starts on almost everything here. I do have some stuff that's going to be a little bit more. Have to look up a few things here. Hope everybody had a good week. Let's see here. All right, I think we got a complete set here. I think we got a complete set here. Hold on a second. All right, there's Hellboy, The Corpse. Let's start out with a banger here. Holy cow. All right. Sin City. Any Sin City fans? A Dame to Kill For. Dark Horse, Book 1, Book 2, Book 3, Book 4, Book 5, Book 6. They are all in near mint condition. That is the 6-book complete set. Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. That was 6. Here's 5. There's 4. Black covers on these. Almost impossible to get in this shape. That's 4. Here's 3. Yo, Andrew, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Sir Dabs a bit. You doing a little pricing tonight? I'm still getting ready for that comic book show. Next Saturday is the big comic book show here for me in Bethlehem, so one little ding there. Ooh. Otherwise, this thing is near mint. 6-issue set. Let me run it. Let me run this one. That's a different weight, though. Hold on a second. We got to be in that pound range here, I know. $6? Yeah. All right. 6 books, probably a $30 set. Let's go 25. Ooh, not 1,025. That would be wrong. That would be a bit much. All right, flat rate shipping in effect. The entire Frank Miller Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, near mint. Let's see. Sir Dabs a bit. Can't complain. I'm doing all right. Spent the last couple of nights recomping all the books in my bin. Most went down a few bucks, some went up. Yeah, that's kind of how that goes, right? I hear that. I'm just at the point where I am doing my initial comping. I got to completely redo my bin, but I'll tell you what. You know what I've got right now? I've got it's been good me getting ready for this upcoming show. RoboCop versus Terminator, issue number 1, 4-issue limited series. What's been great is right now I've got about 7 short boxes full of complete sets. It's crazy. I'm going to try to bring as many as I can to the comic book show. When I did my first comic book show earlier this year, I did sell a lot of complete sets. I think people dug it. So I'm going to try that. And again, it is a toy show, so I'm going to be trying to... nice one shot here. Sergio Gru Anniversary Special. Nice one. Wraparound cover. All the characters. All of them. All the Grus. Look at that. It's a nice one. Yeah, so in the first comic book show I did earlier this year, it was a big hit. So this is primarily a toy show, but I'm bringing some toys, a lot of comic book related toys. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna bring some Pogs. I've got superhero Pogs, DC, Marvel. I mean, I'm just gonna throw everything against the wall and see what sticks. Star Wars Empire, Dark Horse. This is issue number 8, Darklighter. Pretty cool. I'm still not set up at a show. Maybe next year I'll do the small con local to me. Yeah, that's what I did this year, and I just jumped into the deep end there. $3.20 on Star Wars Empire number 8. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, like shocked at how good it was. So I don't know. We'll see. For all I know, I'm expecting to go in and sell nothing. So if I sell more than nothing, I'll be okay. More Dark Horse Conan. We did a bunch of Dark Horse Conan last week. This is the 0 issue. Dark Horse Conan, the 0 issue. Up and running. My biggest problem is I'm burning through bags and boards like crazy. Oh my god. I use the company up in Canada for my bags and boards, and I'm buying them 1,000 at a time. And I've already gone through 1.5 cases, so that's about 1,500 bags and boards in the last 6 weeks. Conan number 1, Comic Pro line, yes, love those guys. I haven't really seen anything with, tariff wise. They run sales all the time, so even if their prices are higher, they're running enough sales that you jump in there, get yourself a good deal, you'll be all right. I'm actually waiting for. I got another case of short boxes coming. I want to try. They're putting out their first line of cardboard mailers. So I bought some of those just to check them out, see how they're doing. All right, this is not the original number 1. This is Comics Greatest World number 1. Barbed Wire. Barbed Wire. $3.20. I caught their big sale right before Terrificon and stocked up. It was like $5 for 100 bags and $6 for 100 boards. Then, yeah, they do some good deep discounts. My mailman hates me though sometimes when the first time I decided to get serious about this and get organized. I bought like two cases of long boxes, a case of magazine boxes, 2 cases of short boxes, 2,000 bags and boards. The mailman showed up like, dude, you're killing me. All right, let me check. I gotta look. I gotta look this up real quick. I got some Usagi. I got some Usagi, guys. I got some Usagi, not the OG Usagi. That's the good stuff. I know. But we got some Dark Horse Usagi. Let me just check real quick so I don't do anything too stupid here. Yeah, let's throw a little Star Wars. Oh, I must be allergic to Star Wars. Whew. Say it ain't so. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Look at that cover. Number 10. Number 10. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where am I at? Book number around 103 here, huh? Let's see. Yeah, $5, $6, $8. Wow. Wow, these are all like $8 books. I'm gonna have to bring these with me. All right, Star Wars. Been doing that all day. Sinus is back. Well, it is the change in seasons time, right? All right. These probably average about $8 a book, and they're all in excellent shape. So I won't start them at 8. You got any Dark Horse, Aliens, Predator, Terminator? Indeed, I do. Yes. Yes, I do. Hold on one sec. I actually think I just brought a big chunk of it upstairs. Cake, thanks for asking. Here is RoboCop versus Terminator. Dark Horse, issue number 1 in the 4-issue limited series. Pretty nice shape. Little dimple there. Love that graphic on the back. Woo, look at this. You got your put together cardboard RoboCop. Still there. Look at that. Nice. I dig it. Let's run that one. And let me see if I have my other Dark Horse box nearby. I'll grab it for you. Let me give a quick look. Hold on one sec. All right, yeah, I think the rest of my Dark Horse is floating around. Got the 2 to 4. No, not sitting right here. Let me see. Yes, there we go. So yeah, sorry, Cake. Not tonight, my friend. But please, give me a follow and let me know what specific issues you're looking for. You can send me a message or throw it in the chat. I got a couple of short boxes of Dark Horse just with Predator, Terminator, blah blah, Alien, Dark Horse Presents, first appearances, all that kind of fun stuff. Where was I? Oh yeah, Usagi. Usagi. Usagi Yojimbo, 103. Clean. She clean. Start him at 5. 103. All right. Stumble across any more Invincible? No. No, I have not. And believe me, I've been keeping my eyes wide open. Uh, that little honeypot of comics that I'm looking at my friend's store, I'm down to the last 2 long boxes there. Yeah, very hard to find. Anytime I see anything related to, what is it, the battle, whatever, I found a couple of those, but nah. Usagi 104. Usagi 105. Again, these Usagis are in really nice shape. Really nice shape. Dark Horse, Usagi 105. Gonna go for 5. Here we go. I picked up an Invincible 9 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive signed by Otley for a good deal last weekend. Woo! Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It'll be listed tomorrow. Sweet. Usagi 106. Again, just crazy good. I was very happy to find these. Bagged and boarded them immediately. Now we just got to get some. Every time I'm in anybody else's show, people are like, "You got any Usagi? You got any Usagi?" I got to do a better job. Once I'm more organized with the books, I will do a better job at promoting the shows. That's my big thing. I used to spend hours and hours and hours listing books individually and selling 1 or 2 books, right? So that's never any fun. But that's why I do the show this way, to help me get organized. Every week, 1 short box, get it organized, go from there. 108. Comped at around 150 earlier tonight. Woo! Can't find any raw copies, but seen a 9.8 listed for 275. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right for that book. All right, here's the last Usagi coming up in 3 seconds. It is 109. That's a nice little run. That is a nice little run. There is a lot going on this cover. Again, that spine is clean. There is a lot going. This is what I love. I love kung fu movies. The cheesier, the better, right? But it's always so much fun. The hero is surrounded by 500 warriors, and they only attack him one at a time. Oh, what's the name of that show? Netflix has this movie. It's a samurai movie. The the entire movie. It's a 2.5 hour movie. The entire movie is one shot with one camera. And in the first 5 minutes, you're introduced to the samurai, and he's protecting, like, the emperor, like one of the lords of the area, or whatever. And the lord gets assassinated, and he gets attacked. And the entire movie is a one shot of you following the hero as he fights like thousands, literally over the course of 2 hours, thousands of different swords. It's insane. After the first hour, I was going bonkers. Figure if someone buys it and submits it themselves, they'll save 30 or so. Yeah, Yeah, I would hype it. I would hype it that way in the show. Absolutely. All right, Usagi 109, 108, 106, 105, 104, 103. Already bagged and boarded. That and the Sin City definitely got to come with me next week. Alrighty, let me grab another handful. All right, from Dark Horse, we're going to Image. Dark Horse, we're going to Image. All right, here we go. Hellspawn, number 2. Some dings on there, down towards the bottom. Hellspawn, great cover. This is what? This is a 16 issue series. This is another book. They're going for $5 to $10 each. Hellspawn number 5. Hellspawn number 5. That's a $10 book there. $7. Up and running, Rockstar. How you doing? Thanks for coming on in. We got a medieval spawn coming up next. Medieval Spawn Witchblade. How about that? Three issue series. How many of these do I have? Let's see. How many do I have? Ooh, there's one. We're missing number 3. All right. Oh, 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 Medieval Spawn Witchblade. Number 1. Number 2. Missing number 3. Let's do a twofer. Let's do a twofer. I want to do 10, but I'm going to say 8. Medieval Spawn, 3 issue series. There's 2 of them right there. Now, what the hell did I find here? I remember picking these 2 up. Wow, the Pact? The Pact? Dude, I don't even know that book. Let's see. I remember picking it up. It was a no-brainer for a pickup, but 3 issue series? No, this is more modern than that. Hold on a minute. What the what? 05? Could it be? There you go. Whoo! 4 issue series. Wow, number 1's a $25 book. Unfortunately, I don't have number 1. I do have number 2, though. It's a little crinkly there. A little crinkly there on number 2. All right, let's get these guys out. The Pact, 4 issue limited series from 2005. Invincible. Come on, man. Come on, man. Book number 2. $4. I just bought a bunch of books from my friend Skunk Bear. I haven't been to any of his shows in a while, and I've got a whole bunch of sexy good girl, sexy bad girl short boxes. And I got some Sexy Very Bad Girls, which are like the X-rated comics. I'm bringing them, and he was selling some, so I threw some in there to fill it up. This one's in much better shape. This is comping out at like a $15 book, but let's go 9. We'll keep it single digits. $9 book, right there. All right, last few seconds on that one. Hoffinator, thanks for coming on in. All right, we'll keep running some singles here. We got Wanted, Death Row Edition, #1, Mark Millar. Wanted. When I saw that movie with Angelina Jolie, I was like, it was an okay movie. I didn't realize it was from the comic book. Death Row Edition, #1. $3. I know it's more than that. Hold on a sec. 1, 2, 3. We're missing #4. Let me see how many books were in this series. Wanted, Death Row Edition. Hey guys, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and hit that QR code. Come and join me here on Whatnot. It's a lot of fun. Doesn't cost you anything to join. If you're watching this video on YouTube because you like comic books, well, there's a million awesome sellers here on Whatnot, and any book you're looking for, you're going to find it here. So come on down, check it out. All right, Wanted Death Row Edition. Let's see let's learn about this a little bit. 1 through 6. Let's see. What's the Death Row Edition? Let's see here. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. What? Is that like a second printing? Silvestri, blah, blah, blah. GameStop order. Death Row. Here we go. Death Row. Platinum Red. Oh, they're like $8. That's not bad. All right. Cool. So these are about like $8 each, but that's another #1. I've got #2, #3, missing #4, got #5. I love that cover. I'd love a cane like that. That's pretty cool. And I'm missing #6. So we got 6. We got 5, 3, 2, and a couple of 1s on that one. So there's Wanted Death Row Edition. That's a little something there. Savage Dragon 35. Your favorite Hellboy. Eric, yo, what's up, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Hey, good to see you, Eric. Good to see you. We're just going through this week's short box. We did some Dark Horse comics. Now we got some Image. I'm doing all right. We're hanging in there. I'm talking about getting ready for that comic book show. So next Friday, I'll have to see. Right now, I'm keeping next Friday's show on the books. Savage Dragon 34, more Hellboy. Next Friday, I'm taking off of work because it's setup day for next Saturday's comic book show and the toy show. So next Friday, I think setup is from like 6 to 9 or something like that. So I'm gonna try to keep the 10 o'clock show. Worst comes to worst, I'll move it to some other day. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so, Eric. We were just talking about it before. Witchblade and Wolverine. What the hell kind of crossover is that? #1. I think that's a one shot. I do believe. Witchblade Wolverine. was just saying before, as I've been organizing these last, like, literally the last 7, 8 weeks, like every night, I've got like 7 short boxes of complete sets now. So I've only got so much room in my car. I've only got so much room in my car, and I've only got two 8 foot by 2 foot tables. So I've already planned out the maximum amount of boxes I could bring and still use my shelves and blah 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 and all that stuff. So Shadowhawk 3, um, I think it'll work out. I think it'll work out. That is the 4th book in the series. Fossil Forward Finds. Well, it must be that time of night. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you, buddy. The logistics. Yeah, it's all about the logistics. You know that. I think you can bring more. I'd have to strap him to the roof of the car. Shadowhawk. 3 in a 4-issue set. I've also got 2. I don't have 1. But, so where were we? We ran that one. Let's run the number 10. Rent a U-Haul. Yeah, I know. I should just buy. I was thinking, my wife and I have been talking about we got 2 cars and we don't really need 2 cars anymore, so we've been talking about letting one go and keeping the bigger car, but now I'm thinking, man, I should just go buy a cheap old friggin' minivan. Yeah, bring my pocket dimension. Yeah. I'll just open a doorway and just bring it all right there. That'd be great. Shadowhawk 3 book 2. Did you see that last Peacemaker on Thursday? I know they're building up to something. They're building up to something. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Chris, how you doing, buddy? You okay? Happy to know that we're going to be good for next week. Look at this. Spawn 301. Spawn number 301. This I gotta see. All right, let's see. Which cover is this? Which cover is this? Which is which? 301. It's that one, which looks got the Jerome Opena cover. Near mint, an $8 book. Let's see. Ooh, I'd say that's pretty near mint. All right, Spawn 301, $5. Sir Dabs a bits in on that one. There's a winner. Andrew getting the deals. Thank you very much, Andrew. Enjoy that one. Thank you. A little Violator number 2 coming up next. Let's see, what's behind it? Is there any more Violator in there? These Violators have been popping in and out here. Surprised you didn't have that one yet. All right, good. Good, man. Always appreciate helping close out those collections. Just ask Eric. Oh, speaking of which, today I picked up the second Namor set, the 12-issue set that you're looking for. I picked that up today. So already working on the hit list, buddy. right? I think that's the image. All right. All right. Up next, we got some soups. I want to bring one box of Superman comics with me. We'll see what happens. Action Comics number 900. You know, completing Spawn is like a near impossible task, isn't it? I mean, it's like saying I want to collect Action Comics. There's over, well, you can start with issue number 100, but then there's another 800 before you get to 900. $5 on that one. Chris will get you there sometime. Yes, at some point in time. Sooner or later. Might be later. Might be much, much later. Hey, Chris, we can talk during the week, but we'll figure out a time for meetup and where we're going to meet up and all that. This is an interesting one. Superman 23, Stern, Mignola. Speaking of Hellboy, Mike Mignola's Superman cover. $3. All right, we got a few of those. Got some of the big boys. Superman 900, Superman 750. Ah, there it is. There it is. Okay, nice. Shadabs says, I really should be saving up to buy the higher end ratios of Batman Spawn from 2022. That's what initially got me back into comics. Real? Oh, nice. Nice. All right, I'm going to show this just to brag. Humble brag. But my friend Zane has already claimed this, okay? Zane has already claimed it. You know what it is. There you go. I got the whole series. I've been looking for the number 1 book. I forgot that I shoved it in here. Yes. Got the whole series. He wants the whole series. He's going to get the whole series. But it's in great shape. Super nice. Superman. Coming Zane's way. All right. How about a little Rebirth Superman number 1? That might be the... Does that look like John Cena? That does look like John Cena. DC Universe Rebirth number 1. Can you imagine John Cena as Superman? I don't know. I just see him as Peacemaker. I don't know now. I know this week Howard Stern interviewed Mr. DC there. And basically he said that his first choice for Peacemaker, he wrote the role for David Bautista because he had worked with him in, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy. Adventures of Superman 628, classic cover. Look at that. Look at that cover. Cena needs to play Ernest in some remakes of the older movies. Interesting. Interesting. I could see that. All right. Action Comics annual number 13, Dark Side cover. Last few seconds. Dawn of DC, Superman number 7. Again, the number 850 anniversary issue. Try to get some of those big boys. Get those milestone numbers. Okay, again, humble brag. Number 9. Number 9. Maybe not right now, but when he gets a few years older, he'll be in the same age range as Jim Varney was at the time. John Cena goes to camp. John Cena saves the day. Supergirl special number 1. Man, I've been grabbing Supergirl comics like a mofo. All different flavors of Supergirl. I'm waiting to see how that Supergirl movie hits, man. Damn. Down the last few seconds on the girl. All right, let's bring the man back. This is one of my favorite Superman covers. I gotta say, it really is. Look at this. It's one of the variants. Superman 5. A little nick there. But I love the way they darkened the Superman right there. It's still remember the Tickles cover? It's still Tickles. Got the signature through the lightning bolt. That's awesome. I want a Power Girl movie and her weapons. Don't we all? Maybe Power Girl would make a cameo in the Supergirl movie. You never know. James Gunn would do something silly like that. Who would play Power Girl? That's funny. Who would play Power Girl? Pam Anderson back in the day, definitely. Sydney Sweeney. Deb's a bit on top of that. Kate Upton? Right, nice. Last Stand of New Krypton, book 1 of 3. Book 2 of 3. Book 3 of 3. You know what that means. We gotta run it, and we'll bag it and tag it. Last Stand of New Krypton, the entire series. Let's see. These complete set boxes are getting out of control. Probably a $12 set. Let's do 10 bucks. $10. The whole set, all three. Last Stand of New Krypton. 3, 2, and 1. I didn't like that version, the whole Brainiac thing there. I wasn't a big fan of that. Not a big fan. I like my traditional green humanoid Brainiac. I brought all the bags. I brought all the bags upstairs to bag and board. All right, we'll put this up here with Sin City. We got a complete set of A Dame to Kill For. Then we got a complete set of Last Stand of New Krypton. This one I'm not going to run. Got some interesting ones here. Little 25 center. World's Finest number 233. Look at that Superman. World Without Men. Hey now, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. It's got some staining on it, etc., but it is a little 25 center. World's Finest. Yeah, Power Girl movie would be pretty insane. Superboy, 20 center, number 195, Rock and Roll Riddle. Even I can't stop this violent storm, but I can, even though I'm blind. Looking like Twister right there. Auntie M. Alright, some nitwit put a sticker on it. I know. $1. $1 deal, nice little reader book. Put it towards your shipping. The Brainiac and the Krypton show was great, I thought. Yes. You mean the sci-fi Krypton show? That one? Alright, I'm just gonna flip through some of these. That's the one. Yeah. That was a weird show. I watched that first season. I liked it. But it was definitely different. I see they were going for something different there. But Lobo and some of the other stuff. All right, Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, 203, 211, 213, another 211, 214, 213. What is this? A space dinosaur? Is Chris still here? Chris, where are the space dinosaurs? And what is that? Is that the Star Trek Enterprise? What is going on here? It was weird, but dug it. Zod was also great. More relatable, yes. A dick, but a relatable dick, yes. Chris, tell me what's going on with the space dinosaurs, Chris? Klingon bird of prey in Enterprise colors. Yeah. They're doing something there, man. They're doing something. All right. Another Superboy Legion of Superheroes, 209. Karate Kid making an appearance there. This is one of the giant books. Number 208. Got a stamp on it, 1977. The year Star Wars came out. Number 206. Again, another stamp, 1976. The bicentennial year. Number 203. I seem to remember this cover. I remember this guy right there. I remember him. I think he was in some other issues. This one, I've seen a lot of YouTubers commenting on this series. Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, 162. Jimmy Olsen, number 161. The year the Ultimate was born, the legend. You? Oh man, 19. That's right. Well, I figured that's why it was Eric Rock's 76, right? So, absolutely, good times, good times. All right, let me get the. Let's clear the deck of Superman. 76 and otherwise. All right. Up next, it's Batman's turn. Again, where is Zane? I've been getting so many of the Legends of the Dark Knight now. I'm all about concealment. Legend of the Dark Knight, 1992, annual number 2. Legends of the Dark Knight, number 63. Climax. I'm sure that was a popular book. Who doesn't want a little climax? Number 61. Quarry. Who doesn't want a little Quarry? Number 61. Legends of the Dark Knight. Woo, hold on now. Batman White Knight number 1. Batman White Knight number 1. Let me see this one. Batman White Knight. Oh my. 8-issue miniseries. Is that let's see, you had your chance, blah, blah, blah. The Virgin. No, it's not the silver foil. It's the regular one. Like a $6, $8 book. Nice. My GD made me change my username from Eric Rock 69 to that. She's no fun. Hope she's not her girlfriend. I figured. Batman 89. Michael Keaton Batman. Echoes. 6-issue limited series. Number 1. Great cover. Great cover. Look at that. Look at that. Little scarecrow action. I can't wait after, as part of what I'm doing to prepare for the comic show, I got a couple of 3 boxes or so of horror comics, so look forward to the horror show coming. Rebirth, number 1. Oh my god. DC Black Label. Curse of the White Knight. Oh my god, look at these books. These are gorgeous. Wow. 8-issue limited series. Curse of the White Knight. Issue 1's a key. First appearance of Edmund Wayne and Lafayette Arkham. Wow. These are like $7, $8 books. Look at this. Look at this. I love what the Black Label stuff did. Look at this. Look at this cover. You got the matte finish and the gloss graphics. Awesome. Books are in crazy good shape. You got the heavy cardstock covers. Even on the back. Even on the back. Look at that. Giants got to come through for me this week against Dallas. Got them on a survivor pool at work. My confidence is sky high. Hey, as long as they give Scattaboo the ball, they'll be all right. Give Scattaboo the ball. Curse of the White Knight, Book 1. Curse of the White Knight, Book 2. Whew. Oh, I'm going to have to go out and buy more bags and boards now. Jesus. Another black label. Russell Wilson, quarterback sneak every play. I'll tell you what. I think the Giants fans are rapidly realizing why the people of Denver and Pittsburgh didn't really dig Wilson. Batman, Last Night on Earth, Book 1. Batman Who Laughs, number 4. Look at that freaky cover. Damn. He's 8 years past his prime. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I love the Batman 66. Me in prime time. Love the Batman 66. Here is Batman 66 meets the Green Hornet. Love it. Love it. Alex Ross covers. Love it. There's number 1. It's a 6-issue limited series. I got number 1 and number 5. 1 and 5. Love it. Good stuff. Great following for 66. Yes. Woo. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. Batman Who Laughs, number 1. Look at this book. Look at this book. Oh my God. Well, little ding there, top right corner maybe. Yeah, a little bit. Just press that out. Press that shit out. Batman Who Laughs. Look at these covers. Batman Secret Files, number 1. DCU, gold foil. Crazy. That looks uncomfortable. Yeah, a little bit. Batman White Knight, special edition. Wow. Crazy. Crazy books. Crazy, crazy books. All right. There's the Batman. There is the Batman. All the Batman goodness right there. Now we got some miscellaneous DC. Miscellaneous DC. Eric, I know this whole box isn't isn't quite your jam, but hey, it's the random book I picked tonight, so you get what you get. Just a random pull. Here we go. We got some Pride issues here. We got DC Pride, Tim Drake special. Let's get that music back. Where'd my music go? Has it been an hour already? Wow, it has. It has been an hour already. I can't believe that. That time just flew by, man. Shit. It doesn't take long to get it. With standard all. Some DC catches my eye. Storylines and all right, good. All right, good to know. I'm not excluding you. I'm just saying. I know it's not. I know it's not your core. Batman 124 Pride issue. And then there's the man. So speaking of that Krypton series, I did like what they did with Lobo in that. Right here we go. DC Lobo number 29. Lobo number 30. Hello. 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 Lobo number 30. Lobo number 26. Lobo 24. Lobo was another great character. Yes, I really liked Lobo in there. Lobo number 25. So let's see, what was that? That's 24, 25. Let's get these in order. 24, 25, 26, 29, and 30. It's not bad. It's a nice little fiver. Love the motorcycle. All right, we got Black Orchid Book 1, Neil Gaiman story. Black Orchid Book 2. Speaking of which, if you haven't checked out Season 2 of The Sandman on Netflix, that's a must-see. Really good. Hey, Eric! Power Girl. There you go. There you go. There you go. Power Girl number 5. Power Girl number 6. Great show. Love the mythology, and that was hitting on all cylinders. Yes. Season 2 did not disappoint. Countdown to Infinite Crisis. 80-page giant. I love the Deceased series. Kind of like Marvel Zombies. Deceased number 1. Swamp Thing 153. Interesting cover. Spin-off of Legends, Cosmic Boy, 4-issue miniseries, Cosmic Boy number 1. Cosmic Boy number 2. Oh, are we going to do it? Cosmic Boy number 2 out of 4. Cosmic Boy number 3 out of 4. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we've done it. Cosmic Boy number 4 out of 4. There you go. Those costumes must chafe. Well, nobody really thought about that back in the day. It's chafed so much it's peeling off of his body right there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Another complete series. We'll put that one up here. Azrael number 1. Azrael number 2. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I got you. Azrael 1, 2. Azrael number 3. Where is Zane? Azrael number 4. I think he probably has most of these. Azrael number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. All right. We've got the classic Cosmic Odyssey Book 1. I've got 2 or 3 complete sets of that. There's Book 1. Got Black Hawk. That's a 4-issue set. I know because I have 2 complete sets. There's book number 2. Book number 3. Great cover. Great cover. All right. Teen Titans Rebirth number 1. I guess that's why my submitted Avengers plot to Marvel never made it. How do our heroes use the bathroom in these things? It'd be like the old westerns in their red underwear with the buttons on the butt. So you just drop the buttons and the back flap falls down. Yeah, like that. Have you seen? My wife and I make fun of it all the time. Have you seen the new commercials where the guy is sitting behind a desk and the voiceover is like, "Hey man, if you've got dribbles, let's talk about it." And the guy stands up from behind the desk, and he's just wearing underwear, and he's like, "Well, I'm wearing it now, and I'm totally comfortable. I don't have to worry about dribble anymore." Oh my god. I think it might be almost, not quite, but almost the male version of a tampon commercial from an uncomfortable standpoint. Dark Knight's Metal #1. Wonder Woman on the cover. Scott Snyder on this one. Catwoman #24. Joker's daughter. I think that might be the first appearance. Catwoman #24. I think that one's the key. Let me check it. Catwoman #20. I think I picked up a couple of copies of this for that reason. Let's see. Where is she? No, not the first appearance, but still a very desirable book. All right, gotta run. See you at breakfast. Great weekend. Hey, Eric, thank you so much for stopping in. Appreciate you. And yeah, I will definitely see you at breakfast tomorrow. Thanks very much for stopping on in, buddy. As always. All right, we got some cool ass covers coming up next. Nightwing 63. You're the Villain. Love that variant cover. We've got Robin #3, variant cover. This one is Robin #2, variant cover. What is that? JM. I don't know that. I don't know that artist offhand. What do we got here? Batman Superman New 52 #17. Got your horizontal cover there. Very cool. Armageddon 2001 #2. Armageddon 2001 #1. That is a 2-issue complete set right there. I do know that. That is definitely a 2-issue complete set. We got some good D&D stuff here from DC and TSR. Dragonlance #32. Sword of the Kingslayer. A little more DC. The Demon #1. Demon #1. Flash 1 Minute War Special. One shot. #1. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright. Okay, let's get this one out of the way. Alright, we just got a little bit left. One more handful of DC here. Couldn't resist this one. Not in the greatest shape, but still. 20 center. DC Shazam. #4, July. What year is this? 1973? Let's check it out. Yes, #4, July 1973. 3 years before Eric was born. How about that? That's an old book. That's an ancient book right there. All right. Secret Society of Supervillains. Love these covers with the bad guys. All right. #7. #10. #12. Rima the Jungle Girl. #3. That's an old one. OMAC, the One Man Army Corps. #8. Dude, I don't care. DC, what you see a 20 cent, 25-cent comic, you gotta grab that, right? You gotta grab it. DC Special. DC Special. A little bit of a tear on the top here. A little bit sketchy on the top edge. But 50 center Green Lantern. Check it out. The Green Lantern DC Special. Number 20. Hey, we were talking about Sandman a little bit earlier in the show. How about the OG Sandman? Jack Kirby coming to shake up the Sandman. Master of Nightmares, number 4. How about that? Starfire, number 2. Dig the groovy threads, man. Wait a minute. This outfit is not symmetrical. She's got one leg covered, one leg open, one bare arm, one covered arm, but both boobs are covered. Non-symmetrical. DC's Blackhawk 263. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. JLA Classified Cold Steel, book 1 of 2. Oh, JLA Classified, book 2 of 2. Nice. I don't recall that this is necessarily a big price tag. Let's check it out. Cold Steel. But it is cool as hell. They're both brand new. They're both brand new. Two issue, limited series, complete set, sitting right there. Yeah, they're like $3 books. Let's run them both for $6. See if anybody's got any interest in there. $3 each. Let's do 2 for $5. Why not? William, welcome. Jay, good to see ya. Young List, good to see ya. We're running the 2 JLA Classified Cold Steel. Ooh, excuse me. Cold Steel. 2 books, 1 money. All right, that is a complete set, book 1 of 2. So we're going to put it up here with the other complete sets. All right, what do we got next? Female Furies, number 1, variant cover. Nice one. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Atari Force, number 2. Atari Force, number 1. Oh, nice. I'm going to have to pull these and put them in my, yeah, well, it could wait till, it could wait till the middle of next week, but that's definitely coming with me to the comic book show. Atari Force 1 and 2. 52, week 37. DCU Shazam number 1. That's very reminiscent of the movie, I think. DCU Shazam number 1. Got an awesome Eclipso cover. Eclipso number 3. Love that cover. Who did this cover? Barton Ray. Love the line work on that. That is really cool. Eclipso number 3. Whoop, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Get that Atari Force back here. Hold on. Get the Atari Force back here. Don't run away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Atari Force 1, 2, 3, and 4. Love it. My first video game system ever was an Atari 2600. So I am in my personal collection. I've got almost a whole run of Atari Force, and I've got almost a whole run of the little mini comics that came in some of the video game cartridge boxes. Yes, I'm collecting those too. All right, here we go. Superpowers #1. Then there's the Superpowers 5-issue miniseries. Book 1. Look at the Joker hanging out there. Joker, Penguin. Again, not my favorite. Not my... he needs to be green with the little light bulb sticking out of his head, right? It's just it's just not the same. Superpowers #505. How about that? How about that? How about this? Wizard Magazine. Wizard Magazine. Cyberforce Chromium card. Judge Dredd Pinball Machine giveaway. I dig that. Jim Balent and Joe Duffy on Catwoman. May 1994, issue number 33. Oh, it's got the poster. No, it's the Marvel. Oh, it's the Marvel Master Prince Jumbo card. Mark Bagley. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Sealed. Sealed. Ragman #5. Junkyard of Death. This was an interesting one. I'm not familiar, but Wanted, the world's most dangerous DC villains, 20 center, #9. Wanted, the Prankster, and Nightshade. Let's see, is this just a little... There are actually stories in there? Nightshade, Sandman. Oh, reprints, 1942? Are these reprints of the OG ones? Might be. Stories of the Prankster. Oh, that's awesome. Sword of the Atom, book 2 of 4. I know I've got more of those around. These last few are bangers. Look at this. DC Superstars of Space. Adam Strange. I thought Adam Strange was also well done in the Krypton series there, Eric. I thought it was a great way to introduce him in almost like a semi-realistic way. I thought that was good. Captain Comet, Tommy Tomorrow, and the Space Cab. The Space Cabbie. DC Superstars of Space #6. 50 center. Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. Ooh, what do we got? A little Lois Lane chained up bondage cover? What's going on with that? The lady is a bomb. Lois Lane's the bomb. That is issue number 133. And then we've got issue 127. Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. Superman grabbing boats. Lois is drowning. And look, Jaws is coming to get her. I wonder if that's around 77, 78 when Jaws came out. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what. That, my friends, is the complete short box. So there you go. That was a pretty good run through a nice box. We got Usagi Yojimbo. We picked up we picked up 4 new complete sets. We got some great vintage books to bag, board, and price now. So just want to say thank you to everybody who stopped on in. Andrew, Chris, Eric, everybody else who stopped in. Appreciate it very much. Thanks for hanging out on a Friday night. Until next time, my friends, make sure you keep it cool